Hi guys, welcome to the weekly meeting of Lobby Math Contest Club. So this week we will continue to go over some questions from format Pascal and Carly contest, since this contest will take place next month. Okay, I hope you guys have tried this question on yourselves. Okay, let's see the first question first. Okay, let's see the first question. Suppose that k greater than 0 and that the line with equation y equals 3kx plus 4k squared intersects the parabola with the equation y equals x squared. And we are looking for the slope of the line PQ. So we already know that the area of the triangle is 80. So how to calculate the area of the triangle? We can use this method. So we can see this as one side. Okay. So we can see this triangle as two single triangles. First is that, and the second one is that. So they have the same base, which is OA. We call it A. Okay, so and two single triangle has its own height, and this height we call it x, and this height we call it y. And we can know that the area of these two triangles are actually the height times x and the height times we can know that the areas of these two triangles are the side times x divided by 2 plus the side times y divided by 2. So it's 1 over 2 OA times x plus y. And what is x plus y? So we need to find the position of P and Q. So how to figure this out? We can, because the P and Q are the intersects of these two functions, because P and Q are the two intersects of these two functions, so we can try to solve these two functions as this. So just simply try to solve it. So we can use delta equals 9k squared plus 16k squared, which is 25k squared. So the two solutions are x equals 3 plus minus 5k over 2. And now we can find the difference between these two solutions. So it's 2 over 3 plus 5k minus 2 over 3 minus 5k. And this simply cancels out. And what left is 5k. So we can know that x plus y are 5k, and OA is 4k squared. Because when x equals 0, y equals 4k squared. And now the area equals to 80. So that's how to solve this. We can get k cubic equals 8. So k equals to 2. And now the slope of the line is 3k, so it's 6. Okay, so we notice that there is a 6 minus x minus 6 in the equation, so we can first try x equals to 6 and see what happens. So when x equals 6, the whole thing equals 0, and x plus b and x plus c equals 3. And because b and c are integers, so this must be integer and this must be integer as well. So what are the possible values of x plus b and x plus c? So we can try 1, 3, 3, 1, negative 1, negative 3, negative 3, and negative 1. And because x equals to 6, so b equals negative 5, negative 3, negative 7, and a negative 9. The sum, so the sum of all the possible values of b is negative 24. So b is the correct answer. Okay, so question 3 is actually not as hard as you expected. So this is a cube with a triangle inside, and the shortest distance from G to the triangle is 100. So what can we know from that is we need to redraw this triangle in a way that is easier to explain. So if P is here and this is a cube, we can easily find that FP are equal to PM. So these two sides are actually equal. And what else we can find is you can imagine there is a line that's perpendicular to the side PFM from G, and the length of the line is 100. So suppose because this triangle is an isosceles triangle, so we can make a perpendicular line from P, and we can know that this line GO is on the point O is on the line PN. Oh, it's not, N is being used, so N PK is fine. Okay, so what we can find here is there is a 100 centimeter, 100 length line here, and we can construct a triangle here. This is a right angle, and what is the length of GK? Is actually half the length of FM, which is 100 times square root of 2. And this triangle is 100 square root of 2, and we can easily know that the other side is also 100. So the degree of this angle is 45. And now we know that the angle GKP or GKO is 45 degrees. And then what we can know from this is GP equals GK, which equals to 100 times square root of 2, which is approximately 141.4. Therefore, HP is around 58.6. So D is the correct answer. Okay, let's try question 4. From the sequence of number, we can easily notice that from the third number 7, the number is the sum of the two numbers before it. So 7 is 2 plus 5, 12 is 5 plus 7, 19 is 7 plus 12. And we are looking for how many different sums less than or equal to 100 are possible. So first of all, the numbers themselves are possible. So there are 8 numbers in total, so we can first write down the 8. Okay, let's see if there are 2 different numbers, how many are there are possible. So we can try to make a table to show all the possible numbers. After we got this table, we can easily find that except these numbers like 7, 12, 19, 30, 50, 81, and that 2 are greater than 100, all the remaining 20 numbers total are additional numbers, so we can plus 20. So the possible are 2 plus the possible solutions are the possible solutions are 2 plus 7 plus 19, 2 plus 7 plus 31, 2 plus 7 plus 15, and there are 13 additional sums. So the final answer is 41. Okay, let's check out the last question. So we have these 3 equations. Okay, from the third equation, we can know that a plus b equals c times k. And we can then multiply c to the first 2 equations. So we get ac plus b equals 1c, and a plus bc equals 68c. Also, we can know that from these 2 equations, because a, b, and c are all integers, so b over c are also integers, because this equation get an answer of 101. So b and a are multiples of c. So a plus p over c, which is k, is also an integer, and it will be greater than 1. Then we can add up these two equations and get a plus b times c plus a plus b equals 169c. And then we can substitute a plus b equals ck. Then cancels out c. And we finally get k times c plus 1 equals 169. Because 169 equals 1 times 169, or 13 times 13, but c plus 1 must be greater than 1, and we also know that k are greater than 1, so this is not possible here. So only 13 plus 13 are possible, so k is 13.